So today's video, I want to talk about a common mistake that I often see plenty of people who are trying to reach their health and fitness goals fall prey to time and time again. There are a lot of mistakes that people make, and I'm not here to bash people because oftentimes you learn from your mistakes, and it's a lot of it is trial and error. And I'm not perfect, so maybe I'll make a series about this for future videos if you guys like it. So this one problem that I often see is people not sticking to a routine for at least a couple weeks. I would say, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It takes about 21 days, give or take, to make or break a habit. And I think that when you try something, whether it's diet related or workout related, you should give it a go. You should be open minded and try it for at least a period of, let's say, a couple of weeks at the minimum, preferably 2 to 3 weeks. And the reason for that is you need patience. If you're trying, let's say you're trying intermittent fasting. Now, I'm not here to, I am a proponent of certain diets and exercise routines, but that video is not about, this video is not about that. As long as it's nothing too extreme and catastrophic, I'm all for you trying different things. So let's take the diet aspect of it. Let's say you're trying intermittent fasting, and after like a day or two, and there's been a lot of people that have been successful with it. And let's say after just a day or two, you don't see the results for whatever reason. You're eating too much calories in that small window, you're slacking, whatever it is. And maybe it's not for you, but it's very tempting to easily just stop and try something else. I mean, we have on one end, it's a positive thing that we have so many different options and a lot of information out there. But it's also a negative that we have a lot of options and there's a lot of information out there. You know what I mean? Because you can get overwhelmed and it can be so easy to just say, oh, you know what? Instead of fasting, how about, I have a friend who's vegan. Let's try that. Oh, I have a friend who's done keto. Let's try that. Same thing with the workout routine. Oh, I know a person that does cardio, 3 times a week. I know another person that does cardio on an empty stomach. I know another one that does high intensity interval training, aka HIIT training. Blah blah blah. It goes on and on and on. It could be a lot of information, so it could be very tempting to just hop on from one thing or another. But I've seen this in time and time again. And I'm not here to rag on anyone and call out people's names, but I have, I do lurk and watch some other um, not really popular fitness channels because those are too like commercial, but I do follow quietly some people that are trying to better themselves, and it's very commendable. But like this one guy, and no hate on him, but and he's trying, but the writing is already on the wall. He'll try something, he'll give it like 1 or 2 days, switch it up, try something else, then try something else, and try something. He'll keep doing videos over and over, and it it's like you're not giving it enough breathing room. You're not giving it enough of a chance. Like right now, like for instance, it's the NBA playoffs right now, and uh, let's say during practice you're trying a different move, you're trying to fade away, you're trying different, footwork and this and that. Maybe that's not the best example because you don't want to be experimenting during a playoff run, but let's say during the summertime or something, off season, you're trying new things, and it's not working. Well, is that not working because it's not compatible with you? It's possible, or is it not working because it just takes some more time? So I don't know if that's the best example, but you catch what I'm saying. So how do you know if fasting doesn't work if you haven't really stuck with it for at least a few weeks? And like I said, it might not be your cup of tea, and that's completely fine. But you need a baseline. You got to be a little bit patient, and you got to suck it up a little bit. If you're counting calories and you're doing Weight Watchers or whatever, it may work, it may not. But if you're constantly just changing things over and over and over, maybe it's you. That's just what it comes down to. So my recommendation, like I said, is don't be tempted to just stop something and try something else because it's the next best thing since sliced bread. All right. try it out a little bit after a few weeks. The only exception would be if, I don't know, you were taking like diet pills or something, which I don't recommend, but let's say it got, there was a warning from the FDA or something catastrophic or something very extreme where you weren't in your right mind frame and you went on a grapefruit diet or a Twinkie diet or something stupid like that, something extreme like that. You don't need to be a nutritionist. You don't need to be in the health and fitness game like me. That's just common sense. But if it's a reasonable diet that you've heard some good things about, whether it's like carnivore, keto, vegan, fasting, high protein, low carb, Mediterranean, you name it, um, give it a try. You may not see results immediately, but there could be a chance that over time, it might work for you. But your brain, the mind and body it's going to take some adjustment. There's going to be an adjustment period. Same thing goes for your workout routine. I do bro splits, meaning I do like two body parts a day and then legs separately. I've been implementing cardio 3 times a week. It's been working for me. I could do some tweaks here and there, but it's something that works for me, but it's going to take some time. But if I'm just going to constantly just change things nonstop, then there is no baseline. So be patient. Don't make that mistake. Stick with it for a few weeks. And then if you feel like crap and you don't like doing it and you're totally miserable, yeah, switch it up. But give it a few weeks at least. I recommend 3 weeks, at least a couple of weeks though. That's my time. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.